The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're here on this Tuesday morning. It's the 29th day of August as we continue to watch Harvey's dire situation in Texas, where 12,000 people have been rescued so far, and there are 9 deaths, and rainfall totals are 36, 44, 42 inches already, with prospects for maybe 5 to 7 to 9 inches more in the greater Houston area. Now, the question is, what about Harvey's effect on Alabama? I've got the new track information and some new estimates on how much rain we could see, and this will wake you up if you haven't woken up yet. So I'll show you the rainfall potential here, plus could there be a tornado threat in Alabama? We'll be on that side of the storm, not out of the question. And then there's Irma that'll be affecting the East Coast today, and something new coming off Africa. Your time is precious, so let's get right to it. Here we go. Early this morning, the new advisory on Harvey has it still out over the warm waters, moving east at 45-mile-an-hour winds. Tropical storm making a lunchtime Wednesday landfall around, let's say, Lake Charles area, and then moving up through Louisiana, Mississippi into Tennessee. This is the next 18 hours on future radar. I want to show you how the rains from Harvey are expanding, not just through Louisiana, but through Mississippi into southwest Alabama. I've got us a small rain chance here in central Alabama. The more concentrated rain will be down near the coast. This is 7 p.m. tonight, still over the Gulf of Mexico as the storm will be moving northward. Mostly cloudy today with a 20% chance of showers here locally. I think we'll be around 86 to 89. I'll put the high at 88. Tonight's low 71. Nice little easterly breeze, again 6 to 12 miles per hour. Here's tomorrow at 7 a.m. Notice now how that tropical plume of moisture begins to affect us more and more as the storm comes ashore during the daytime hours into around southwest Louisiana, moving into around Monroe, Louisiana, 7 p.m. Maybe a tornado threat here in Alabama. Can't rule that out. Spin-up tornadoes on that right side of the storm is certainly a possibility. There's Thursday at 1 p.m., not too far from Jackson, Mississippi. Then moving into North Mississippi on Friday morning. And still some tropical rains here. We're on the wet side of the storm, so there'll be feeder bands moving through here. 7 a.m. Saturday morning, the storm is still a viable depression, perhaps, or at least a tropical low in Kentucky, producing prolific amounts of rainfall. And notice how the rainfall totals are heavy and spreading out through Louisiana and in through Mississippi and towards Alabama. And in fact, this is the European showing, 5 inches, even around Greenville, Alabama, 3.6 inches, Montgomery, 2.5 inches. These are just some model ideas, some raw numbers. 8 inches, perhaps. This is the GFS now, down near the Alabama coast. So both models indicating perhaps some significant rainfall totals in Alabama from Harvey. By Sunday, I think things quiet down quite a bit. There'll be some scattered showers still in the forecast, I think. And even on Monday, the models are hinting at some sort of activity near the coast that could be tropical in nature, so we'll be watching that as well on Labor Day. I've got the rain chances high on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tropical downpours from Harvey, highs in the 80s. Then Saturday, I'll take the rain chances down a bit to 40%, and we may revise the Saturday and Sunday rain chances as we get closer and things become clearer. We look at the high temperatures. We're still in the 80s for the next few days. I think we're edging closer to 90 as we get into Sunday and Labor Day Monday. What else is happening? Well, besides Harvey, we have potential tropical cyclone 10 along the East Coast and 93L out there in the far eastern Atlantic. That could be a big deal, 10 to 15 days out for the United States. That's something we'll have to watch. PCT 10, which will probably become Irma, threatening the Carolina coast today. Tropical storm watch in effect. This system will become a big deal. Irma will be in the open Atlantic later on. This is what's happening in the rest of the Atlantic, and again, that system off of Africa will be a big deal to deal with later on in the next 10 to 15 days. That could be the eventual Jose, but let's take things first, all right? We got enough on the grill right now. I would be remiss if I did not mention this day in history. You know what I'm talking about? 2005, 12 years ago today. Yeah, this is the day Katrina came ashore. worst natural disaster in U.S. history, and certainly Harvey is going to rival that when all is said and done. We'll be talking about Harvey. We'll be talking about the Katrina anniversary live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1. I hope you join us. Greg, Jay, Emily, and myself, and Bailey the Wonder Dog will be in the studio as well. There'll be posts along the way today as needed as we get you ready for Harvey's effect here in Alabama and the holiday weekend. And there'll be another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. My alarm is set for 1:30. I'll see you later. Have a good day.
Rich Thomas weather.